Shut up and sit down.
Hello everyone, and welcome into a read out short clip here. This is from our latest episode. Hope you enjoy. We're going to go and play that now. So, we're playing the coaching game. You two are going to be our WKU fans who get to choose who gets to be the next coach at Western.
Please tell me you're holding the mic like the creepy guy on Family Feud used to.
No, God, no.
Oh.
Coach number 1. He's a native of Gainesville, Florida. He likes long walks on the beach and playing football. He played quarterback way back in the day for Houston. And now he is a offensive coordinator at a well-known school that I'm not going to tell you because you'll know it real easily. Let's see. He's happily married to his wife, April, who has 4 kids. That's coach number 1.
Does he have a head coaching record anywhere?
No, he's 41 years old.
Does he have any WKU ties?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
Coach number 2. He is... Let's see, I gotta see if he's got any... He has WKU ties. His education was at Bellarmine College in San Jose, California. He likes pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. He was a defensive coordinator at St. Mary's High School in Stockton. In 1987, he moved to Las Vegas to put his money on the line and be a linebackers coach at UNLV. You may know some of these because I'm going to be very blatant with some of these. His overall coaching record is 6-18, and he's won 1 bowl game. That's coach number 2. He's also... Let me see how old he is. He's also 56 years old. Coach number 3, the wild card of the bunch. Okay, we're still recording. Okay, sorry, my computer slowed down on me, and it was really going slow for a second.
What?
Coach number 3. He's got an overall head coaching record of 11-18. He's 33 years old from Chattanooga, Tennessee, because he loves the water. Salt life, baby. His alma mater is University of Richmond. He played at the Air Force. Then he played for Richmond at quarterback. He was an all-state quarterback at Boyd Buchanan School when he played in high school back in the day. I'm trying to find some other stats on him real quick. Yeah, this wasn't really scripted, guys. Sorry. Sorry for our listeners. God, Ross, you suck. Okay. So, guys, you've got your choices. Coach number 1, coach number 2, or coach number 3.
Okay, so I don't know historical stuff real well, so I'm actually just literally shot in the dark. I'd rather have the offensive coordinator of coach number 1.
Okay.
With the ties to Florida. That's offensive coordinator, ties to Florida.
Okay.
Even though I think I know who number 2 might be.
Yeah, actually...
I think I can...
Go ahead, Ross.
3, but go ahead.
Yeah, Ross, go ahead. You pick yours.
I'm going to go with coach number 1 as well.
Okay.
I would rank probably pretty much in the order that you gave, 1, 2, 3, those candidates.
Okay.
I think number 2 would have probably been good replacing Braun, but since we've had some time between them, I think number 1 offers more upside.
Okay. Now, Ross, do you know who they are without me giving them away? Can you tell who coach 1 through 3 was?
Number 1 is Tyson Helton.
Good job. Number 2?
Number 2 is Nick Holt.
Good job.
Yeah, that's how I figured it was.
And what do you got on 3?
Number 3 is Austin Peay coach Will Healy.
Good job. Way to go, buddy.
Yeah.
Of course, those are random.
I did not know Healy played quarterback anywhere. He does not look like he played quarterback anywhere.
So I can give a quick rundown on each of them, kind of my thoughts.
Go for it, bud.
I mean, Helton should have probably been who Stewart should have hired 2 years ago. I guess he didn't wow the interview process. That's why Sanford got the job. But he's kind of a perfect mix to me of Brom and independent. So he's not going to be completely married to the Brom system, but he's going, he's been at USC, he's been at Tennessee, he's been all over the place. I think he could, and he's probably chomping at the bit for this big job. So I think that could be a really good thing. I had a buddy who's a Tennessee fan, doesn't think he would take a pay cut, but I think based on his track record and everything, I think that, he seems, to me, he's my favorite guy. Holt, I'm okay with, but, that Idaho record, it's kind of like an Ed O'Dron situation. Do you take what he did 15 or 10 years ago at a bad school for granted, or do you give him another shot? I don't know. And then Healy is just Sanford 2.0. He's done a great job resurrecting Austin Peay, but you can't go from one young coach to the next. So
completely agree. And actually, that's why I put Healy at number 3, because he would kind of be the same as what we had. Actually, a name I like, but I don't think he would do it, would be Neil Brown from Troy. I don't see him coming.
Yeah, I missed the boat on that one.
Yeah, I don't think he would come.
I like it, but he'd be a lateral move. There's no way.
Yeah, and he wouldn't do it. Western would jump on him, but I'm with you. I like Helton. I like Holt. Maybe not as much as Helton, but I do think that Helton would come to Western because he would want that, quote, stepping stone school, to get a head coaching job, to go on to be another head coach at another, maybe not Power 5 right away, but maybe, the Purdue or, South Florida or whatever.
Purdue's technically Power 5.
Yeah, technically, but
they're like the Vanderbilt of the Big Ten, or at least they used to be.
It's kind of the Mississippi State
Northwestern
SEC.
Is.
Yeah.
Dude, Northwestern's been good these last few years.
Oh, yeah. I'm just saying.
But
there's a funny story about Helton, by the way.
Okay.
So, I work for, I'll tell you, I work for Chevron, I work for a big oil company, and we had a yearly meeting probably like 4 years ago in Biloxi, Mississippi. So this is an old, smoky, like you couldn't breathe in there casino right on the Gulf. So I go up there, have a beer at the bar, just shooting the breeze. Yeah, with some old guy. And I told him, he goes, "Yeah, I was a football coach." His dad was at that casino in Biloxi. He was the old coach at Houston. So Helton's got a really good coaching pedigree, obviously his brother and everything else. And I was like, "Yeah, I'm from Kentucky, went to school in Bowling Green, but live in Louisville, blah 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 blah." He's like, "Oh, my son's in Bowling Green." And I automatically snapped in my head who he was, because I think that was like Brom's first year or something, and it was just crazy that just talking to some old football coach at a little smoky bar in Biloxi, or smoky casino in Biloxi. So
that's actually really cool, dude. That you kind of 6 degrees that and just met his dad. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So let's kind of going on the same merit. Fantasy coaches. Now, as I stated earlier, this is kind of our ranking for the night. Fantasy coaches we'd like to see come to Western. This can be anybody, from Bobby Bowden to Joe Paterno, I know he's passed, to fantasy fictional coaches, books, literature, movies. It does not matter. I've got my 4, and if you all name one of mine, I'll knock it off the list. Ross, since you're kind of the guest, why don't you go first, buddy?
I've got 2. My first coach would be, I went more with the fictional fantasy coaches, not more, historical. But first one would be Coach Taylor from Friday Night Lights.
Nice, okay.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of, he's got the winning attitude. He's coached a little bit in college, but, he kind of failed there, so he's got a chip on his shoulder. So, I think he would be kind of a fun little fictional coach. The second one and the last one I had when it came to the fantasy side would be Hayden Fox, Craig T. Nelson's character from the TV show Coach.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Nice. Jake, why don't you take the next one?
So I only have one. It is the coach to end all coaches. He's not actually a coach and has nothing to do with football. Coming straight out of the pages of The Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Gandalf the Grey. And here's why. Look. Let me get to it. So, one, he has seen and done it all. There is no one with any more experience in leading not just men, but everything, the entire world, than Gandalf. He kicks ass and takes names. Never lost a fight.
You shall not pass, though, with him.
Hold on. Calm down. So he's never lost. And he would have absolutely best secondary and pass rush in the world because, as you said, he would say to the other teams, "You shall not pass."
Yes, that would have...
Maybe that would also be like, maybe he'd be like Georgia Tech and never throw the ball, but I don't care. He would win.
Quick question. How old is Gandalf?
Oh my God, he's eons.
Like, since the beginning of time, my friend.
Yes.
How is he going to relate to the young players?
He smokes a pipe.
Yeah, first off, do you know how much pipe weed he smokes? A lot. And the second thing, he's used to leading people than younger than him. The entire fellowship was like thousands of years younger than them. And he led them all across the world to victory over and over again. So yeah, I have no doubt that he's a good recruiter. He absolutely took a band of misfits to the championship.
I do question though, because he always has to have a Hobbit on the team. What position does the Hobbit play?
Oh, I'm pretty sure that's pretty self-explanatory. That's kicker. Come on, man.
Nice. I like it.
Have you seen kickers?
Yeah. They're I won't say they're Hobbit-like because I know people who are kickers. But
no, they are. They're always hanging. They kind of all just hang out by themselves, right? They're in their own little community. They're a head shorter than most everybody else. They have a very particular set of skills. Just one real skill. So the kickers are like hobbits. It's cool.
Okay.
Who was the kicker when we were in school, Devin?
The kicker that reminded me of a Hobbit, I guess I would go with Robert Cobb. Do you remember him?
I do not. I had class with a different kicker. I'm trying to think of his name.
Okay. I know one of them. He's non-Hobbit-like. He would be Tanner Seward.
No, it was another one. It's Casey something.
Oh gosh. Now I got to look it up on my Facebook because we're friends with him.
Yeah, Devin is having a seizure right now.
I know. I feel like it.
I had a couple business classes with the dude. That's how I remember him. But yeah,
Casey Tinius. I didn't even get done typing.
That's it.
But so I guess my four coaches and kind of my horror coach. Tony D'Amato from Any Given Sunday. I think he'd kind of be my top coach because he's good at motivating the team. He's kind of good at managing everything that's going on with the team. Jimmy McGinty because he's good at finding talent. Sammy Winters from The Program. Have you all seen that?
No,
I just remember the roided out guy.
I was going to say, the only thing is we really wouldn't be able to take drug tests. But everything else will be fine. And then, of course, the greatest playmaker coordinator ever is Coach Klein. Coach Klein said I could. Coach Klein said I could. And I guess the only one that I kind of have that would be a, quote, horror coach would be Bud Kilmer from Varsity Blues. Because he was kind of scary at the end, and he just feels like the athletic trainer's nightmare. Considering
Stone Cold A-hole.
Yes. The Bobby Petrino of fictional coaches.
I don't want your life.
The next article you write, if you write one about the why not Bobby, just call it Stone Cold A-hole.
There you go. Oh well, that's awesome. Do you guys have anything else?
Nope, I am good, sir.
Ross, as always, check him out on the Towel Rack. What's your Twitter handle, buddy?
At Ross Shercliffe, just my name.
There you go. That's always simple with Ross. And as always, like, follow, subscribe for more episodes, and read the Towel Rack because they put out awesome content daily. Maybe they can get some creds. Hopefully soon. If you're listening to
you guys are Towel Rack people. Come on.
Yes, we're Towel Rack people too. So We're trying to throw y'all some love your way. But as always, go Tops.
Go Tops.
Go Tops. Fire Sanford.
Hope you enjoyed the clip from our latest episode. Subscribe for our weekly Read Out podcast. And always remember, go Tops.